What's really fucking good? It's your boy Mill,
Your boy Pat.
and you are tuned in right now to the soil, on base soil, with your boys Mill and Pat, your San Francisco 49ers, sitting at a lovely 4-0 after smoking the Arizona Cardinals pack. That is James Conner. That is Demarcus Joshua Dobbs. That is also Buda Baker on IR. That is also Kyler Murray, who might be losing his spot to Caleb Williams next year. So we just want to go ahead and have y'all go ahead and file on in. Appreciate y'all for coming in right now, fucking with us. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button as you're filing in right now to the chat. And make sure you turn on your damn notifications. So that way you know when we go live. My boy Pat, how does it feel? How does it feel on Victory Tuesday?
Man, it feels good. Warriors. I'm over here
Yeah,
looking
hey,
at
you know
my
what
boy
I'm saying?
Alex. He got me fired up. Yeah, I'm saying. But the Niners are 4-0. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much looked how we expected them to look at this point, this time of the year. Obviously gave up a little bit more points to the Cardinals than we wanted to or expected, but you said they would score about 20, so you know what I'm saying. They ain't mad at, or you said 14 or 20, whatever you said. It was around what you said, either way. Yeah, we just feels good, you know what I'm saying. But like as we said, we've been saying the season starts now.
Man, we'll go ahead and shout out to the chat right now. Everybody fucking with us. Shout out to the fam in the building. Y'all saying Warriors. Oh man, Alex Silva in the building. Prayers over to your Buffs. They did show fight on Saturday. Shout out to them in Prime. Today is October 3rd, 2020, and Steph Curry is still the greatest point guard of all time. Amen to that. Amen to that. 2023, yes. Man, shit going crazy. Oh shit, we got your man's already available. African Mike. What's going on, brother?
It's Mike versus Mill week this week.
Shit going down. Shit going down. African Mike off top, getting to it. Fuck them Cowboys. Hell yeah. Shout out to him. But we're gonna go ahead before we jump into this week's game, because I know everybody's getting a little ready, a little restless. I'll go ahead, rewind it back the clock, you know what I'm saying? Break down the 49ers smoking the Cardinals. I'm going to go ahead and let you get your shit off right quick for your man Glock. 283 yards, 20 for 21 passing, no interceptions, and one tug. Brandon Ayuk, 6 for 148, 24.7 average, and the motherfucking MVP of the team and probably the league, your offensive player of the year so far, Christian motherfucking McCaffrey, the Great White Buffalo. Woo! 4 of them things on the day. My boy Pat. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, I forgot to also say 176 yards of total scrimmage yards. Pat, what was you liking from the offense out there on Sunday, bro? Like shit was looking kind of crazy, man. What was going on?
It's like it looked like one of those games that's like, this is what we imagined when we traded for Christian McCaffrey. You know what I'm saying? Like it just looked like, I wouldn't say like perfect, but it was just looked like unstoppable. You couldn't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? There was to the left side. I said, like I've seen a stat that said like they when running behind Banks, McCaffrey's averaging like 8.6 yards or something like that, which is ridiculous. But we've been talking about it all summer that the left side we knew it's elite. When Christian McCaffrey's going that way, it's pretty much nothing you can do about it. You pretty much like gotta pretty much just hope and pray. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
pretty much.
And then as far as Brock goes, he's this is what Kyle wants, you know what I'm saying? And that's why we always, like I've been saying, like attribute wise, like I always felt like Trey had more intangibles, but Brock, you could just tell it doesn't, like they say, he never gets rattled. He looks like he's done this a million times. Like I said, he's played a lot of football, you know what I mean? So he's just looks comfortable running the offense. He knows where the ball is supposed to go at all times. And then another thing that people take for granted too is Christian McCaffrey. On the checkdowns, a lot of times running backs like just go to the flat and kind of just stand there. Christian McCaffrey goes and then he works his way back. You know what I'm saying? So it leaves a great window, you know what I'm saying, for Purdy, and Purdy knows where he is at all times. And like you could call it like whatever you want to call it, but it's smart football. There's no point forcing it deep. If it's not there, just take what they give you.
Especially if it's pushing the Catholics back
That's
there.
what I'm saying. Let your playmakers make plays, bro. So, like, man, CMC is just he one of the ones, and then like. I know I've been complaining about touches, but this time it didn't even feel like it was overkill. Like it just felt like the offense was flowing so strong that it wasn't nothing they could do about it. And I think ultimately he finished with about 20 something touches like that, like around 25.
20 touches. It was like 20 touches. Yep.
No, well, I'll talk about catches too. So it's probably
about, I think he had
catches,
five catches.
Yeah, so about
25 catches.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't overkill, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the offense was looking how we needed to look and how we expected to look. Obviously, we want to see Debo be able to do a little bit more, but when we're rolling like that, it's no need to force it to people at any. You know what I'm saying? Like we just gotta take what
going within the flow of the game, bro.
Exactly, take what they give you.
Man, BA just wide open on every single route. I saw a stat that he's 17 catches in. All the catches either go for a first down or a touchdown, which is crazy. So
to CMC?
No, Brandon Ayuk. 17 catches on the year. Every time he makes a catch, it's either a first down or a touchdown. And
that's tough.
That's fucking crazy in itself. So,
tough,
man, BA getting back out there. You really don't have to do too much, bro. Like you said, like with BA going crazy and CMC going crazy, like it's gonna be days where Debo and George don't have to do too much in order for us to win the game. So
and then too, like I talk about too with Kyle's offense, his shots when he takes shots down the field, they're not really vertical, so you're not gonna get those like 70-yard Purdy just throws it in the air and it floats for hella long. Like it's like it may be a 25, 30-yard cross, and then the players got to do what they do. But even like when BA catching it, a lot of like even this game, he didn't have to break a lot of tackles. He was kind of catching it going down, catching it going out, but they're still 30, 40-yard catches every time. So you can't really, you know what I mean? Like it's not much you can do about it.
Deep crossers, not yet.
Exactly.
Getting it down the field. And that's what Kyle likes to attack in that middle of the field. If we're gonna go deep, it's a more high percentage throw. Shout out to E Monday in the building. I'm saying CMC for sure gonna get offensive player of the year.
You caught that, Mill, for sure.
Right now for MVP, man.
Mill, you for sure caught that. I got to give you credit on that one, my brother.
That one and the offensive rookie. Shout out CJ Stroud. Y'all say going crazy right now.
CJ is doing, but don't count on my boy AR5, man. He
making a late
making some noise, man. He been making some noise, man.
Dude, on my fantasy team, bro, he is starting. He was going crazy, bro. Monday now. BA is going crazy this year, bro. Now for real, dog. Bro, fucking Ayuk, bro, just on a different level right now. I think like they got him up there as like top 2 ranked in terms of just like separation and shit like that right now for the other receivers. We know he was out last week, so he doesn't have quite the reception yards. I got to check to see where he's at receiving yard wise, but like, man, if he's gonna be doing this, bro, like, it's gonna be kind of bad, bro, for a lot of teams that we're going up against going forward here. I was talking shit about Glock. He's been doing what he has to do, just hitting the open targets, letting niggas run after the catch.
And two, you got to think his only miss this time was a check, like it was a throwaway. It wasn't even like it was off target throw. It was literally just a throwaway. But also too, people acting like, see, Purdy's not a game manager. I mean, like, bro, what do you call 20 yards? I mean, 20 completions and 1 touchdown. That was a screen pass. Like
13 yards average.
And it was a screen pass, 1 touchdown. So like I'm not knocking him, but like, cause he does what he's supposed to do. But like,
you just do, bro. Like you said it from the jump, bro. Like he just goes do.
Play with you feel me? Kyle wants you to play within his offense, bro. He doesn't want you to do none of that extra shit, bro. Like, as long as you're doing this, Kyle gonna love you, dude. That's why he loves Kirk Cousins.
We're gonna win games. Like,
that's why he loves Kirk Cousins, because Kirk Cousins ain't breaking off from where the route's supposed to go, no matter what. It goes to A, B, or C. It's going to A, B, or C. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But.
Facts. No, and just with the weapons we got, bro, like it's just too easy out there for him. Eventually, he just figures it out. The only game right now that's had him like really falter from the beginning was the Giants game. So I'm gonna be intrigued to see what Dallas might take from that. because it's gonna be probably the best defense we've seen. But like other than that, bro, like he looks like on point right now. And with Christian McCaffrey back there doing what he's doing, bro, it's gonna be really, really hard to stop, bro. Shit is crazy, bro. My man's Alex Silva jumped to that Warriors talk. Clay turned into a stretch forward. We're gonna get to that in a minute, bro. I mean, no, that shit is. Did you see all the memes on that, bro? Earlier, with Clay, they gonna move him, have him on like playing like defense versus the fours and shit like that because they see him progressing and being better in that area. That's how they tried to spin it. So they was like, AD versus Clay or like fucking all types of crazy ass matchups. So especially with Draymond.
I mean, I don't necessarily see that, but you know what I'm saying? Here's gonna be times where it's gonna be 4 shooters on the court, probably with Chris Paul.
For Saturday?
Yeah, but I mean, still that's probably Wiggins at the 4 more so than Clay. But I hear what you're saying.
I mean, if I can kind of see it, if Clay, if we get out there and Wiggins, they probably feel more comfortable with Wiggins on the wings, guarding the wings and the smaller guys, and then Clay.
Yeah, depending who it is, not for sure. Depending what's going on.
Back
for sure.
But
at the end of the day, you got to think offensively. It's going to spread the court regardless. So
yes, yeah, that's true.
We're gonna probably play Chris Paul with a pick and roll and 5 out. So like,
I don't know if they're gonna be just too small. Like who is Steph gonna guard?
I understand that, but that's always been our problem, if you ask me. So.
That's true. That is also true. I'm not mad at that. E Monday says, I smell 6 rings. Ooh, man, I'm trying not to get too hype, bro. I'm always tempering my expectations. They've been crushed so many times recently. But how you feeling?
I was just gonna ask when does Pro Bowl starting for football? That's what I need to know.
Pro Bowl voting?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, probably soon. I would say. Why would you ask that?
Just got to get my votes in for Aaron Banks. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Aaron Banks podcast. You know me, I'm the president of the Aaron Banks fan club. You feel me? My dog.
Get your shit on.
That man is a monster down there. He's doing what needs to be done. We always talk about it. Feel me? We got to give him his segment. He gets overshadowed because he's playing next to Trent, but man, he just dominated. I guess like Pro Football Focus or whatever had him at like a 98.8 this past week. Like he's just a monster, bro. Like
straight monster. I don't think he's giving up any pressures all year. You already said the average running behind him is like 8.5 yards per carry. Like he should have been in Pro Bowl last year, but
for sure.
Well, people was hating because they didn't really know the name like that. But this year, like I just really feel strongly about him getting in there. So if you support this channel, we need y'all to go ahead and vote for Aaron Banks as a Pro Bowl.
I want him to make All Pro, but you feel me? We don't have a say in that. But if they know, they know. Man.
I think that should speak for itself. I think he's gonna get All Pro. African Mike says, as good as Brock has been, he's still not that accurate. Come on, bro. He was 20 for 21, and I think he has a completion percentage right now of like 71%, which is I think leading the league. So.
I mean, there were maybe 1 or 2 throws that were like behind the receiver when they were running, but for the most part, I thought he was great. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nah, yeah, I'm like, if anything, I can say he's accurate. Because even Jimmy G was accurate in this offense. Like that's just how the offense is predicated. Yes, it's outside of the interceptions, his completion percentage was still really high. As much as I talked about Jimmy.
Sure. Yeah.
So it just is in the predication of the offense with all the like crossing routes and just like nice easy throws, windows for people to throw it into. Especially if you're throwing out the backfield, that percentage is gonna be high, bro, for real.
Yeah. And also too, like when Brock, or like I always say too, when Brock gets back on his steps, when he gets to 5, the ball's coming out. When he gets to 7, the ball's coming out. So he's in time. He's usually on time and on target more so than anything.
Yeah, they had him do like a 7-step drop for one of them, and it was crazy. I think he had ended up hitting it. 49ers Ultimate Report in the building. Shout out. Thanks for through my boy. African Mike, that's not what accuracy means. What does accuracy mean, Mike? What does accuracy mean, bro? So completion percentage doesn't have to do accuracy?
He said BA saved him a few times.
Here we go, bro. I mean, the one across the middle, I mean, he put it in a spot for BA to go and get it. So, like, you're trusting your receiver to definitely go get that. but still, bro, like even the deep crosser going to the right where he hit Ayuk in stride, I think that was for like 40 yards on like third down. Like, bro, he's still hitting them like money, bro. Like, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, my boy, because I think Purdy's definitely been accurate, if anything, this season.
And like I say too, when he does miss, it's in a safe spot, so I'll live with it.
Yeah, facts. We'll go and transition over to the defense. 49ers defense still dominated on the day. Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw with 10 tackles apiece. Gravedigger, 4 tackles on the day with 1 major sack that came late in the game. And then I did ask the question, is the 49ers secondary a little bit shaky right now? More or less Ambry Thomas. Ambry Thomas. How are we feeling right now about our secondary, Pat?
I don't really remember Ambry playing that much. That's crazy. But I do feel like yeah, they're giving up a little bit more than we'd like to see this early. But also, our D line hasn't necessarily been able to get to the quarterback as much and as quick as we'd like. So that plays into it a little bit too. Man. We know when that D line really gets a rhythm together and really gets rolling, the ball will be coming out much faster and it'll be a little easier for these guys to guard. So I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, I mean, that's been my only criticism of the defense all year. It's just they need to tighten up in the pass game a little bit.
I'm gonna counteract that with the stat that your man's Javon Kinlaw and Hargrave are tied third right now for most pressures in the league at 10 pressures in the season so far. And then Eric Armstead at 4th with 9 pressures. So the D-line is getting there, not always equating to sacks. I think we've had maybe 3 sacks in the last 2 games.
But that's also a little misleading too, because some of the quarterbacks we face have been holding the ball a little bit long. It's not necessarily like they're getting the pressure within the first 3 seconds and the quarterback ain't doing what they want. They count pressures after the quarterback's been sitting around for a minute too, and then he finally throws the ball. So I get what you're saying too, but at the same time, it's like the D-line has to get there quicker. The secondary gets to cover for 4 or 5, 6 seconds. They're going to get picked apart. You know what I'm saying? But they do have to tighten up. Even on the quick slants, some of the underneaths, it just seems like they're half a step too slow, second guessing their techniques. So they do got to tighten up. That's been, like I said, pretty much my main criticism of the defense all year. I'm not going to say they're our weak spot, but when your D-line and your linebackers are that good, when you're not up to that level, it's gonna stand out a little bit. So
that's
got to get it together. And
I think I like the safety play. I feel like the safety play is always up there, and I like our corners. We've been said that from the jump. We've stood up for our corners, but it's mostly just been people coming at Ambry Thomas, thinking we got to go make a trade for Pat Surtain, who is getting cooked right now on the Denver Broncos. But
Demo could play a little better, and Oliver, he didn't play terrible, but it was a few slant routes that we feel like we know he can get to those if he's just a little bit quicker on his reads. But I didn't really have a problem with how they played. I mean, obviously we'd like them to be better, but I wasn't just overall we're just getting cooked. You know what I'm saying? But we're about to play CD Lamb this week, so they're gonna have to. You feel me? They're gonna have to rise to the occasion.
They got a task this week. My boy African Mike says, who's 1 and 2 in pressures. Jonathan Allen leads the league in pressures at 13, and Jalen Carter on the Philadelphia Eagles, who I have for Defensive Rookie of the Year, is number 2 in pressures. So that's where they at.
Now, who did I pick for Defensive Rookie of the Year?
You have to go back and check that as your list. But
I'm about to say I don't even remember who I picked. That's funny.
Who did you pick?
I don't know. I said I didn't want to pick Will. Oh, I picked the Raiders. Fucking he ain't doing shit. God damn. That's where I gotta tackle, bro. No, I said I really I think Will Anderson probably gonna win it, but I wanted to take a no. I took a shot in the dark. I'm gonna stand on that. That nigga sucks. God damn. I said he wanted Chandler Jones ain't gonna be there. He could get some playing time. Y'all told me I was crazy, and y'all was right. I look crazy right now.
Bro, the Raiders should have drafted. I'm always stand on this. They should have drafted fucking Jalen Carter.
I mean, I hear
the Eagles, bro. Nah, man, hell no, bro. No, I don't care about none of that, bro. It's Jalen.
All it take for him to get caught in Dre's one time.
Like, nah, bro. Maxie stayed clean, bro. He'll recover him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could have been
Jalen Carter.
He could have been the big brother, you know what I'm saying, to Jalen Carter, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, they was tripping, bro. The dude, I don't even know his name, who they drafted, has zero talent.
Yeah. I don't know what he's doing out there. I mean, he just looks nervous and just.
He's probably doing what Jalen Carter's doing, but not producing on the field, and that's what you can't have.
Funny.
No Jackson. Thanks for fucking with us. CMC definitely the whole offense, man, for real. We're not different. Brock played well enough, and the 49ers are 4-0. Wins matter over stats. Okay, that's very true. African Mike, the 99-yard drive is not dominant. Do we have a 99-yard drive over the weekend?
No, we gave up a 99-yard drive.
Oh, I mean, still, I always say our defense is bend but don't break, and they only allowed 16 points on the game, bro. What else you want?
Now that's why it's nitpicking, but I definitely feel like you can't be giving up 99-yard drives if you're gonna call yourself an elite defense. But
it's true. This is true. I
mean,
that's
why
we're not number one ranked. When we said that before coming into the game, we're like top 3, but
it's nitpicking for sure. For
sure. E Monday, fuck the Cowboys.
Yes.
Rodney. My boy in the building, you know what I'm saying? What's good, y'all? Thank you for fucking with us, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Jake Moody also still has not missed a field goal. Always want to give my boy a shout out. We are Jake Moody's Stan Friendly podcast, so I had to give a shout out to the chosen one.
For sure.
Anything else on this game you want to touch on? James Conner versus Twin?
Hey, man, I don't know that. Doing weird. I don't know what's going on. Hufanga squared up.
You think it was over? Y'all said over. You know what I'm saying? Or it was just something from on the field.
I don't know what's going on, but I know that he told him to take his helmet off, and dude ain't want to take his helmet off. So what else was he supposed to do? What else was he supposed to do? He said, "What's up? Take your helmet off." Squared up. Brother didn't take his helmet off, so I don't know what else he's expected to do. I gotta give the offense a shout out because I've been preaching for them to score touchdowns over field goals. They did that this game.
Man,
they were 5 for 5 in the red zone, so I gotta tip my hat to them boys. Javon Kinlaw, gotta shout out my boy 99. If ain't nobody else gonna do it, I will, because the boy is balling. Everybody loves. I remember I told you I saw it live. And then Mooney looked over like, damn. Like, he looked over like, damn, that's what you owe, bro. Like,
I don't even know if I can pull that up. Go ahead, go ahead and keep talking. I'm trying to.
Nah, for sure, but man, and even on that play, he got double teamed and kind of got out of position a little bit, but he got the effort to where he's playing hella hard. Yeah, bro. Like literally, if that's all you got to do, then you feel me. That's what you got to do. But 99 playing his ass off this year, and I got to give him his props because sometimes it's hard to even tell when they swap him or 98 out.
Or even 90. Who's number 90? Like,
I think that's Givens.
Yeah, he be getting burned, but he always throws
for sure.
Off, so I'll be like, damn, what's really going on out there? But no, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, for sure. But then just overall, you feel me? Like he playing how we expected him to play when we took him. Obviously, injury set him back a little bit, but we here now. He doing his thing, so got to give him a shout out because a lot of people wrote the man off. Who else we got? Oh yeah.
Trying to see if there's a play. You go ahead and keep talking. I was trying to see if I get.
Oh no, I'm just trying to look at the play, man. My boy 99 right there. He get hit with the double team, get stood up, but then he come back with the effort. Yeah.
Watch this. Jumps off the tackle. Boom.
Hey. Mooney Ward look over like, oh, that's what you want, bro.
I think James Conner trying to get him like he ain't feel that shit. Nigga, stop it. Let's see. Oh, one more time.
He like, that's what you want.
Damn. Nah, they was getting their licks in on Conner. I think he was just hot, bro. Like,
and then like our D line, man, they are relentless, man. But I just need them to get there a little, you know what I'm saying? Just, missed tackles, couple missed tackles, but Kinlaw came through. Yeah.
Man, that was nice, bro. Now, I mean, like I said, bro, they're getting the pressure. The pressures are there. we have faced more mobile quarterbacks like as of recently with Daniel Jones and Dobbs. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe that could also be a factor of them not getting to the quarterback as fast. But
Yeah, for sure. You gotta fill your lanes. Same with we got your boy Dak coming up too. So
yeah, man, facts.
it
No,
don't
he
stop.
a little bit in the pocket. Drake
And then
Jackson.
we got Deshaun too. If he playing, I don't know if Deshaun playing or not.
I know. No, it's hella mobile quarterbacks right now in the league. Period.
He
like,
probably getting a massage as we speak.
No. Yes. Rodney, do y'all think we need to start dominating games to the point where the offense scores nothing but touchdowns? I mean, that's what they did this last game.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I think it's the defense that I want to start dominating games. Like that's the team. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they came out on Pittsburgh. They set the tone. Like
they did, and they've been doing their thing. I'm not gonna sit here and act like they just been no slouch of a defense because they still one of the best. But I need them to start.
I need Bosa. Like it's more Bosa. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Moneybags.
Yeah, boy, but at the end of the day, he still commands a double team. So you feel me? He's still taking two people out the play.
Can we use that as an excuse? I mean, Mike Parsons is double team.
Hey, he can beat double teams for sure.
Like I need you to fight through that, bro. And get to the quarterback, my boy.
No, for sure. I'm with you on that, but also I know how it goes. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to do consistently, but long as we're winning and if our defense, if he takes a double team and all the other people are getting sacks, I'm fine with that. But we got to get we got to get to it.
Yeah. No,
and I got to shout out. Oh, my fault. I got to shout out my boy Uncle Wilkes. He been running a 5 D lineman set sometimes.
I told you he was gonna do that. I told you he was gonna do that.
That's hard. Yeah, that's hard.
Nah. I haven't seen them run it yet, but have they ran? So who have you seen in the 5 D line?
We ran it against. Who did we play last week? The Giants. We ran it against the Giants a little bit. Yeah.
No. I mean, like who was in the lineup?
I think it was Cleveland. Cleveland, Bosa, Kinlaw, Hargrave, and Armstead, I think.
That's crazy.
I'd have to go back and check. I think it was I think it was those 5.
See, I haven't even peeped it yet. I'm about to start peeping it now.
Yeah. He mixes it in there randomly, but
man, I haven't even seen it. Nah, you gotta really be down, and then it'll be like nickel coverage.
It's either the Giants or the Rams. I can't remember who it was, but
boy, if it was the Giants, we was loaded. We was at the game.
Yeah.
We didn't notice we was at the game. For real, but this last game, I need to go ahead and rewatch that tape because.
I can't remember if he did it this week or not, but I think it was the Rams. I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check.
Okay, now definitely shout out to Uncle Wilkes. You know what I'm saying, holding down defense, doing this thing from the booth. We're gonna go ahead and transition. We're not gonna get into Cowboys talk today. I know that's why y'all are here. I know this, but we're gonna come back to this on Friday. Really get y'all hyped for the weekend. Going into y'all saying this matchup on Sunday night that we got coming up with the Buck boys. Real quick to tap on it. You know what I'm saying? Just quick.
For sure.
Quick tap on it. Jerry Jones saying today that you know what I'm saying, it's looking like we're Super Bowl favorites and we really looking like that test for them. Is he blowing smoke just to kind of kiss our ass, or you think he's really giving us props or
No, for sure. I don't think Jerry that type of dude to not when it comes to other teams. If he gonna give you a compliment, he gonna really mean it. I don't think Jerry would just hype us up. I think he obviously would pick the Cowboys in that matchup. I'm not gonna sit here and act like you feel me. He's blowing smoke on that part, saying that we're better than him. I feel like he's doing that just to hype his guys up. But realistically, I do feel like he feels like it comes down to us or them. He ain't gonna pick the fucking Eagles, so
you feel me? You feel me? No, that would be crazy. Like that would be like,
so you feel me? Obviously, he's gonna say it's gonna come down to us, and he's not realistically gonna pick us over them. But in front of the media, he's gonna like you feel me? That type of respect. But I do feel like he knows that we're a contender, and we're probably one of the real teams that. In their way, we took him out to playoffs the last 2 years, so there's that too. That you feel me? Like he knows he got to get over that hump if they want to make it. So
we already in Oh, go ahead, my fault. Would you like
Nah, fuck them. It ain't gonna be this year.
No, facts. With Dak getting a little heated at the reporter bringing up old shit, y'all saying that was pretty funny. But we gonna see.
I hate that. I really hate Dak Prescott. Like, bro, just shut up and play, bro. What are you doing all this? Thank you. I needed that, bro. Shut up and play, bro. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. What you gonna do on Sunday night, bro?
Hype yourself up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess, bro.
Doing the shuffle. So we're gonna go ahead and try this right quick. Your Golden State Warriors, the 4-time champions in our lifetime, 9-time overall champions, have started training camp. Media day was yesterday. I don't know about you, and I've been a big supporter of this since day one with CP3 coming over here, but how weird did it look with CP3 and the Warriors uniform?
I ain't gonna lie, that shit. Hey, my partner was talking about it. He's like, bro, why he do that weak ass crossover? Like, it's like, bro, I don't know. You still want to punch him in the face, low key. Like, bro, what you doing, bro? But it got real. It settled in. You feel me? Like you said, we're all in on the CP3 train. You feel me? Pause. But at the end of the day, I see the vision. You feel me? Like, I'm bought in now. So I'm rocking with dude. As weird as it seems, as weird as it hard as it is made to admit, we just got miniature Draymond on our team. That's how I'm looking at it. So like we got the midget Draymond with the short man's complex. So even though he's not short in real life, I always Ashley get mad at me when I say that. She like, he's still, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Any the case may be. Yeah, we just I'm ready because at the end of the day, Chris Paul can hoop, man, and he's a competitor. He does a lot of weird shit, but I'm willing to look past that because he got a Warriors jersey on now.
Do you think he's still gonna be doing the weird shit with us? Like,
of course, bro. Yes.
Are we gonna be rooting for this now? Like,
yes, because we got Draymond. Draymond do all that weird shit, and I love it. So I mean, you on my side now. Yeah, I'm not necessarily gonna say I condone it, but at the end of the day, you got to call a spade a spade. He gonna do it, and if it's gonna help us win, bro, whatever. Do what you got to do to give yourself an advantage, bro. I don't care. Just get the dub, man.
I mean, seeing like the clips of him just like falling, like I'm saying, fake falling, just like they run it, he bumping to the nigga, like. It's gonna be
he just do a lot of weird stuff, bro. Or like when who was that Boogie that he grabbed his head and hit him? Like, bro, what are you doing?
This shit is crazy, bro. But he got taken off on by Rajon Rondo, bro, in the game before, bro.
I feel him though, Rajon. I feel Rondo. That's the years of built up and like been wanting to punch this mug because I felt it. Man, I was team Rondo when that happened. Shit, don't get me started. I was like, it's about time somebody just socked his ass. But you know what I mean? That's all in the past now. I mean, he would never let nobody hit him like that now. No, I'm just playing. But at the end of the day, man, I'm all in on the CP3, man. The team is excited. Everybody seems like they're preaching the same message that the team is connected and focused on winning. There are no ulterior motives, you know what I'm saying? From
no expensive backpack talks.
Yeah, man. So we just all focused on winning the chip. We brought in guys that's hungry, that's trying to carve their name in the history books, like with Chris Paul and Sarich and Rudy Gay. You know what I'm saying? I like those pickups, especially Rudy Gay pickup. I think quietly that's gonna help Kuminga as much as anything because people forget that Rudy Gay was a top one of the top NBA scorers at one point. You know what I'm saying?
Top 10 at one point.
Yeah, he's one of the top NBA scorers, and like him and Kuminga's body types are similar and their athleticism kind of similar. So them playing one-on-one every day in practice is going to take Kuminga to another level. But we also got a dude that's like people forget, like Corey Joseph, man. It's a proven NBA player who's a team first kind of guy. He's played on NBA championship teams. He's also played on rebuilding teams. And you don't hear no complaining out of dude. He's always ready to go, ready to play at a high level, plays within himself. And people don't know too that Andrew Wiggins and him known each other since they was kids or since Andrew was hella young. So like we got the right build from this team. We got like I just feel really good about everything we got going and the direction we're moving in.
Man, no, I think you pretty much said it all, but hit the nail on the head. It was it felt like Chris Paul looked like he was just like eating his vegetables, like as he was just going through the
right.
God,
But also too, I like
man,
how he
like,
didn't shy
man.
away from the awkwardness of it, though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like he
Nah,
kind
he
of
definitely
played
played
into it.
along to
Like
it.
you feel me?
He
Like
definitely played
like,
along to it for
yeah, I
sure.
used to hate all you motherfuckers too. So you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like now we're here now. So let's do what we got to do. And also too, Chris Paul got like house in LA. I don't know if his kids still are in LA or they're out here with him or
Oh, for
whatever the
sure.
case
Oh,
may
for
be.
sure.
But
Yep.
that's nothing for him to get back and forth to LA every single day or every other week or wherever he want to do.
Yeah, no,
So
he'll
that's
be close
cool.
enough to tap in with the family. I heard he'd be riding Southwest coming up here already, you know what I'm saying, on them.
Yeah, they were saying that just to make workout and shit. So
Yeah, no,
I,
that's plenty. That's
yeah.
plenty. Now, we got my boy Kev in the chat trying to go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
My
Is
boy.
talks is Dak being trash, you know what I'm saying? No, that is Kevin's specialty to definitely shit on Dak Prescott. So you
We're
got
gonna save it for Friday,
you got
family.
a
We're gonna
commentary,
save
you
it
got a
for
commentary.
Friday.
Now Kev's juice, he about to be at the game on Sunday
Oh
night.
shit, that's fire, my boy.
Never seen the Niners get beat in person. So he said he has a very undefeated streak right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
My boy, you picked a hell of a game to go to, my boy. I ain't
Nah,
mad at you.
he's been committed since day one on getting down there to that game, so I can
I
respect it.
respect that. Nah, for
It's
sure.
definitely gonna be worth it because
That's making real moves, my brother.
it's gonna be hella people in that motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Off of the Warriors real quick, just around the league. Your man's Dame Lillard done finally super teamed up.
Man.
Done went against his code. Done ran from the grind and went ahead and joined up with Giannis and the motherfucking Bucks. How crazy is that, sir?
That was not the one I expected. I always hoped Dame could end up in a spot like that, but boy, oh boy,
man,
that's gonna be trouble. And then also too, I felt like I got to give Portland their credit too because when they first made it, I felt like it was kind of whatever. But then once they flipped Drew and got Brogdon and Williams and some picks, I felt like they got a good overall package for Dame.
Great package for
So
everybody.
yeah, that's able to kind of contend right now and rebuild at the same time with the pieces they got. Brogdon is a good NBA pro. We fuck with the Time Lord over here, so I think that's a good player for him to back up Ayton. Excuse me, or however they want to run it. They still got Grant, and they can let Scoot do his thing, get him a couple shooters.
It's in Brogdon to Portland.
Yep, Brogdon,
okay.
and Grant Williams for not Grant Williams, but Robert Williams.
Robert Williams got sent to Portland.
Yeah, him, the Time Lord. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was still on the seas. Oh, so that was in the Drew trade. That was
for
the
Drew.
trade.
Yeah, he got sent.
Okay. So yeah, that was the second part of yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
I thought they were gonna have Time Lord. So they're gonna have Porzingis. So who do you think is the better team right now, the Celtics or the Bucks?
I'm going Bucks. Celtics still. I felt like Celtics made enough moves to keep themselves relevant, but they still got to put it together. We got to see how Drew, Jaylen Brown, all of them work together. You know what I'm saying? Porzingis. So we got to see how it fits. But I think the Bucks they like, bro, a Dame and Giannis pick and roll with
that's
three
crazy.
shooters on.
Like, it could be crazy. Like Bron and Kyrie levels, like back in like Cleveland, because they both just get hella buckets. But
except for their games complement each other more than Bron and Kyrie's. Like Bron and Kyrie do like Bron's a pass first or not. He's a pass first type player, and Kyrie's a score first type. But I feel like Dame and Giannis, like they do what the other one can't do. You know what I'm saying? So like it's just like it's the perfect 1-2 punch. Like it's like Stockton and Malone on like I don't even know, like kryptonite, like with like Superman powers, bro, like
definitely get
like
buckets.
Malone couldn't jump like the way Giannis could, but also Stockton couldn't shoot the way Dame could. Like, so, bro, you starting to pick and roll 40 feet out, and Giannis catch it at the free throw line and don't have to dribble. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on, man, that's ridiculous.
I'm gonna go with the C's strictly because I fucked with Jason Tatum, fucked with Jaylen Brown. Those two alone with Drew, because I think they lost a lot with Marcus Smart leaving, and he definitely helps them on the defensive end. That's why I feel like the Bucks are going to be lacking more on the defensive end, just because like Dame is a lot easier to kind of go by. But with Porzingis, Drew, Tatum, and Brown, like I still kind of like that lineup a little bit over the Bucks, but go ahead, my bet.
I'm not gonna respect any lineup with Al Horford in it, bro. I'm sorry.
I mean, Al Horford, bro, he was balling in the finals, bro.
They lost Rob Williams. They lost. He
Al
played
Horford, bro.
one.
Al Horford
He had one good game.
Bro, Al Horford still gets buckets, bro. Like
he had one good game, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like, just he still can stretch the floor. Because Time Lord is good for like rebounds and shit, but like he wasn't still a paint presence like that. And Time Lord doesn't get enough buckets for me. I would say
he just doesn't. He just wasn't healthy enough. That's his big problem to me. But Horford is not. I'm sorry. Porzingis is cool, but Horford, I'm not a believer. He don't bring nothing to me. I don't need nothing he got to offer.
Kev said he got the Bucks definitely over the C's. Celtics only giving John Morant nightmares. It's still fun. Ron G definitely said they lost Time Lord. And
no
Al
paint
Horford
protection
and the
for
Unicorn
sure.
are not enough. It's not just Al Horford and the Unicorn though, bro. It's Tatum with
Jalen. They're not no paint protectors though.
And the Unicorn. I mean, shit. Nobody really has paint protectors right now in the NBA. Like,
I mean, they got Embiid over there.
But I mean, shit, Embiid gonna go off regardless, like Time Lord or not. Time Lord or not, man. He is about to get buckets for real. Something's about to be cooked. They said they still got no paint protection, bro.
They gotta put some more shooting out there to me.
Bro. Like, you said what?
They got to put some more shooting out there to me. And Jason Tatum, he has to learn that every shot don't have to be a difficult shot. So I just, we'll see. I don't like the way they play yet.
They didn't have shooting before when they went to the finals.
Yeah, and then how did that end up?
I mean, that ended up in our favor because we got the best point guard of all time.
Yeah, so we'll see.
I'm just saying in the Bucks and C's favor. That's all I'm saying. Al Horford was out there emptying the tank. He has nothing.
Now, Al Horford, they had nothing left in about 5 years. He had one good game against us, bro, and that was it. Bro, he was tired the rest of the series.
I like the way Al Horford moves out there, man. Especially in the East.
I hate the way he moves out there.
He be giving niggas problems. Like, you gotta respect the brother. Stretch 5, man. You know what I'm saying? Or Loki probably gonna be the stretch 4 now with Porzingis at the 5.
He's a solid NBA player. I'm not gonna act like he just stinks.
He's like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not a fan.
End all be all, but I don't know. I just think they got enough with Tatum, Drew, and Jalen. But we're gonna see. The Bucks are definitely gonna be really good. They're gonna be really good. Really good. This is gonna be the first year we've seen Dame play like the whole year too, right? Like he hasn't played like a full season in a couple seasons.
Yeah, it's been like a year or two. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So no, that's gonna be good to see. Him just being able to just empty the clip, and him and Giannis just going back and forth. So now that trade is definitely big. I'm glad we ain't got to deal with them out west because the West is already fucking tough enough as it is. Last thing before we get up out of here, did you see? I mean, what do you think is gonna happen with Harden? And you think he's gonna get traded or not?
Oh no, man! I'm overdue, man. It's like everywhere you go, you got some shit going on, got some trouble. But who wants you at this point? Like, who's trying to deal with all that shit? You're gonna be cool for a year and then want to go after that. So, like, I don't know. I'm sure somebody probably will end up trading for him, but I don't think it'll be nobody like a real contender.
Okay, man. I'm just.
What you think?
I don't think he's gonna go to the Clippers. Like, that's not gonna happen because they ain't got nobody to really trade back for him. Yeah. But like, I'm just more worried about. I mean, I fucks with Embiid, so like, I feel sorry for him. But like, do you think this would more incline Embiid to dip now and possibly come to the Warriors?
I don't necessarily know about the Warriors, but I feel like Embiid already got one foot out the doors. They've been proving that like Embiid wants to win. At the end of the day. You can say what you want about all the little goofy stuff he's doing, but he's a hooper and he wants to win. So I feel like
he gonna have to go keep the team up though.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do in this NBA. Like I feel like he's gonna get to that point to where it's like he's about to do it because he ain't even been out to the Eastern Conference Finals yet. And I feel like
who would you trade for and beat on our team right now?
Oh no, that's tough. I feel like I don't want to give up nobody, but they could have shit. Wiggins and Chris Paul.
Draymond? They probably won't want Draymond, but like it's either gonna be Draymond or Clay. But like,
yeah, I'd have to do it if they was really serious. I'd have to throw in Draymond just because he's on the back end. You feel me? He got 3 years left on his deal. That may be it. Like I would, and B, depending on how he stretches his career, pause, he could, you know what I'm saying? You can go to another
Steph, Clay,
10.
and
You know what I'm
Steph,
saying?
Steph,
Like,
Clay,
yeah.
Steph, Clay, and Embiid.
But I don't ever want to see Draymond playing another uniform.
No,
So
I know.
that would hurt. But it would have to be him because they would have to make their team some type of
we're just playing the
respectable.
mind games here. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little mental jumping, but yeah, man. NBA season is back. It's about to start getting crazy in terms of schedule. So I'm looking forward to it. Football and Warriors going on. My boy, we are gonna probably call it here. But anything else before we get up out of here?
I just want to shout out to the West Side Fellowship Fantasy League. Like you said, I'm 3-1 quietly. You feel me? I snuck a couple of wins out there. I need my team to step it up though. I'm not gonna yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna complain about being 3-1. I took a loss in Tones League, which hurt my feelings a little bit. No, I won in Tones League, my bad. Excuse me, I'm 2-2. But I took a loss in Dre's League. And back-to-back weeks, I played the person with the highest points. Like that shit was crazy, bro. Dude had Josh Allen, Christian McCaffrey, and Puka Nacua. So that I had no chance. It just didn't matter what I did up there.
That's the worst when you play with the high score, and then
yeah, bro. He put up 195 on me, bro.
That's pretty tough. That's pretty tough.
How'd you do in fantasy?
In fantasy this week, I actually went 4-0. It was a great week.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You wasn't gonna mention that, huh? You just quietly.
I was juiced, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. AJ
crazy.
Brown went fucking crazy in one of my big money leagues. Aaron Richardson, you know what I'm saying? Your boy Anthony Richardson, your boy went stupid in Tones League. And then our league, I went double tight end this week with Travis Kelce. I went Travis Kelce.
Oh, you did that in Tones League too, right?
No, I didn't do that until I sat fucking Mark Andrews this week, and he ended up getting 2 touchdowns, but we still won. That's all that matters.
Gotcha. Yeah, you be rocking that double tight ends. I ain't mad at you.
We trying to change the game. This nigga Kev talking shit, man. Fuck you. And talking about Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson's going to get his name back this year.
Hey, it's not for no reason, bro. You can't do that. He shut it down versus the Lakers last year, though. God,
that's one series. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. I'm not going to hold.
He still hit for 300 threes in the league last year and had a high 3-point percentage.
I'm still rocking with Klay, man. Klay for All-Star 2023, man.
You already know what the fuck going on. This nigga Kev did come back on me, bro. I lost by 1 to this nigga with Devontae Adams. I was highly upset about that.
Was that last week?
Yeah, that was last week. Yeah, we know you came back here. So I understand. But other than that, one thing y'all for rocking with us. It's been real. Hit us on Friday. We are going to break down the 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys as they come to Levi Stadium for Sunday Night Football. Hit that like and subscribe button on your way out and turn on your motherfucking notifications so you know when we go live. All right, y'all.